Actually, isn't there like a way to change which area that you control it from? I thought that there was a way to do that. Does anybody know? Because otherwise, how do you get a rover in here and then and change it? Because you can't do that unless you can change where you start from. Maybe that's a mod. Could be a mod. Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna kind of build off here. Let's there. We actually don't want the rover. Do we want the rover? How are we gonna do this? Because we do want. We're gonna have to basically build up from the rover. We don't want the rover to be like that. We want the rover to kind of start like this, don't we? It doesn't really matter which way it's facing. We just want it to be flat, right? Because it's going to land like this. We don't have any kind of like this isn't big enough. No, not nearly big enough. We're going to have to basically have the rover fly up as is. I actually have no idea how I'm going to do this. How does this work? What's the difference between this and the other one? I guess we probably want this, the separator, because this one, like, fell off of both parts, right? But the decouplers don't fall off both parts. The decouplers always keep attached to one part, and we don't want that. God, I'm really thinking about this. I am trying to decide how I want to do this. It would be really nice if I could make the rocket around the rover instead of having to attach everything to the rover immediately. But I guess I can't do that. That must be a mod that I would need to get, and I don't really want to add mods right now. Obviously, I'm already crashing. But I guess what I'm trying to decide is how I actually get the rover onto the surface. Do I want to, like a big fuel tank? The RCS fuel tank? Yeah, it's good. Our big ol' RCS fuel tank. What? Yeah. See, I'm thinking put the rover kind of on top of this. Right? And then land it, and then I can decouple it, and then go. And then if I put the crew cabin underneath it, it's not gonna work. What a weird tank is that? Unless what I want to do is land it with this. This is going to be like a lander, and then I could make even more. I could put another RCS tank up here, right? And then decouple this, and then I could like land this somewhere else after I put the rover down. So I would decouple this from the rover, and I would decouple this from the rover and land it somewhere else. Like right next to it, right? It does look really awkward. Can I just shove this on here right now? No, I don't think that there's an easy way to contain the rover or anything. Not without using mods. Can I not actually offset this? Offset this? No, I can't. How do I do this? What if I, That's not even connected to that, is it? Why is it not connecting to that? There we go. Now it's connected. I can't offset it. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, you like the jazzy tunes? There we go, this is what I'm looking for. Is this like basically right in the middle? Wait, one more. And then I put another one up here. On top. Right? Where is that? It shouldn't really matter where it goes, because I'm going to move it. This may end up looking extremely ugly. But it should be fine. And just keep on going down like that. Okay, you know what? Delete. I think it's because I need to attach this to this. And then I can move it a little bit better. I can actually grab it. Okay. God. Goodness. I can place that there. And I can place this here. Can I not place it there? Do I need to turn this around? Let me just turn this around. Not that. This one. There we go. Now can I, there we go. This is gonna be awkward, isn't it? So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. So this is like on here. This isn't going to be directly on here, but let's just say this is on here. We have our RCS thrusters, our really nice ones. These ones? No, these are the ones I'm looking for. These are the ones? Are these the ones I'm looking for? Or these? Where's our like really nice RCS? I guess this is it. This is it. This is liquid fuel. Is this going to be enough for this? I don't know. Maybe I need some liquid engines instead. Let's maybe I'm gonna need like these, right? Let's put a different fuel tank on here. 55, 250. That's monopropellant. What's I don't want monopropellant? I guess this is fine. Okay. So let's just say I have this like on here, right? I'm thinking that this is basically my lander, right? So I'm gonna put some actual landing legs. But what I would do is I would kind of hover slightly above the ground. I decouple, which would drop this off. And then I move just slightly, and I land right next to it. What do you think? Does that sound any kinds of feasible? I don't know. We're gonna need a little bit more fuel, I think, for this. What is my I want to see what my delta V for this is. Let's actually start with this. Because we are going to need... Because this also is going to need to be enough to get us back to Kerbin. Because after we ride around in the rover a little bit, we'll gather all the science. We'll come back. We'll get everybody in here, and then we'll come back, right? Let's go ahead and put our heat shield on. Let's go ahead and put like basically everything on that we're going to need. Why is that not connecting? Try this. Why is this not connecting? There we go. Seriously? Why? This is so tricky. I don't know why this is so tricky, but it is so tricky. I need to put these up a little bit. Now we'll just do one of these. Why can't I these on here? See, this is the problem with not being able to build like another part first and then import stuff. That it's extremely tricky. It's extremely tricky to do. So I can't actually connect this to this. I'm not sure why. Do that. I can do that, but that's not going to help me. See, why isn't it connecting to that? There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. I'm building this up so that I can actually see how much, like, actual delta V that we are going to have with this. So that I can see if this is enough or not. This is 1,714. That's probably not quite enough. Actually, can I just use like 2 of those? What is... How much do these have in them? 364.40? This is literally like twice as much. I might as well just use this. And then I'd use this, right? I mean, is this the best to use, or should I use these? No, I think we're going to use these. $26.32. I mean, we're gonna have to do this like really quickly, right? As soon as we take this down, we just kind of go down so that we're just above. We do it, and then we immediately land. This is gonna be a tricky one. Yeah, that's fine. Because then once we lose this, right? This is if we lose this, we're gonna have even more delta V because that's gonna be like a big load off. I'm really unsure. But we're gonna see. Should I have any more fuel? Should I get like extra fuel? I mean, like little fuel tanks. We can use these. I can do my my patented side thing. Connect everything up. That's even more fuel. I'm not worried about having enough fuel to land. I'm worried about having enough fuel to do the whole hover thing and drop the thing off, and then actually get back to Minmus, or to Kerbin from Minmus. That is what worries me most. I mean, I could do this instead. That would be a hell of a lot of fuel, though. That actually is way too much. There we go. I mean, does this sound feasible at all? Am I going to have enough stuff to get back using these? I'm pretty much at this point. I'm pretty much just gonna have to hope for it. We're pretty much just gonna have to make the rest of the rocket. Let's just there we go. Put the whole thing up. And hope for the best. We'll have some struts here too, because we're going to need the struts with these little tiny decouplers in the middle. So, rocket. I don't know if this is going to go well. I'm going to be super honest. We're probably going to use one of these for the fuels. I'm going to be really super honest. I don't know if this is actually going to go all that well. This is also a very expensive mission. But we are hopefully going to get, assuming it works, we're hopefully going to get tons and tons of science out of this, right? We're going to adjust these right now. Which are these? Because we're going to have to... Which is this one? This one is... This one... This one. This one needs to go up here. This one is going to go down. God, the staging is all kinds of messed up. Okay. We're gonna need extra fuel. So use this instead. What do I get for this? How much was this? There we go. This was 2077, no, 1910, which is not enough, I know, but just looking to see. And this is... slightly less, actually. It's more expensive, so no, I'll use this. We're gonna have extra boosters on the side. These aren't gonna be used until after that. We're gonna have to really be careful about our staging. Want to use bigger ones or smaller ones? I guess we can use smaller ones. Wow, this is... Not quite enough. We still need at least another like 1,000 or so Delta V. Can I do this though? Nope, not even close. What if I have 2 of these? Getting better. Not sure if that's the greatest thing to do, though. Okay, what if I do this? Will it make a difference if I have fuel feeding these into the other thing? Because I could just use these as extra fuel tanks, I suppose. And not actually have rockets on them, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. That does increase quite a bit, actually. $32. $33. This is like just barely enough. Ooh, too big. And then we're gonna put nice big fins on this. Honestly, we should probably put a reaction wheel on here too. Somewhere in the middle. We have like a really big one. Small inline, advanced inline stay one. Not a big one, but need struts for that. Is this a reaction wheel or is this 15, 50, 15 versus 5, 5? Yeah, oh yeah. Oops. Let's put this one up here so it doesn't look so out of place. We are definitely gonna strut this up. The purpose of this is because I know that this is a very heavy thing. I'm using the reaction wheel because this is kind of a heavy thing, and it's going to help me theoretically help me Does this not? It's like it says it's a reaction wheel, doesn't it? It says a reaction wheel. It's more powerful than the other one. I was thinking it was going to help me move better when I still have this stage. I'm going to actually have to do another stage though, aren't I? I mean, this does say it has the reaction wheel in it, right? So I would think that this would be okay. Is that not the case? Let me put some solar panels on here before I forget. So I'm gonna forget if I don't. That's not gonna be good. Let's do I just do like three solar panels. Try not to block the entrance there. Okay. That's too much. 1.4. There we go. Is that? No. More. This ladder is in such an awkward place. I guess I can just do 2 and then do another 2. Right underneath. That's 4. I'm trying to make it, you know, easier to move this thing around when I'm in space, but while I still have this thing, and I thought that this would do it. Just regular SAS? Is that enough to do it? Because that seems like it's not really quite enough. I don't really want to put RCS, but I guess I could. Should I just put RCS on here? Put a couple RCS tanks and put some thrusters, RCS thrusters on the side of this. Make it easier to move. I'm gonna need another stage, though. I'm gonna need another stage to push this to Minmus, because I don't think this is gonna be enough to get it into orbit. I think, maybe, but I'm gonna need another one to push it to the moon. I think, or to Minmus, not moon. That's enough to min this, right? It says, well, it says 15k, but that's not, or 1500, but that's not quite accurate, is it? 939. That's not quite enough, is it? God, this thing's heavy. I guess I could just use this. Double up on the fuel. That should be more than enough. Let's move this whole thing up. Now it doesn't have enough to get up there. Let's get rid of these. Now let's put something else on here. So I want to use these. This is getting even more expensive. This is probably way too much overkill, isn't it? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. That's way too much. If I do maybe 2. No, it's still not. It's like too much. It's like too heavy. Unless I put more rockets on it, which I could do. Let's do this, and then let's put some actual rockets. No, it's not really. I mean, I can double up on these. But that's still, it's like, it increases the weight a lot, but it doesn't really increase the delta V a lot. Yeah, let's do this. That'll work, right? No. What if I just replace this? What if I replace this with one of these? Where is it? Am I blind? I could be. I could be blind. There it is. Doesn't really help. I'm trying to save money, but I think that this thing is just going to be really expensive. Can There we go. That doesn't really help. This still isn't enough. Alright. You know what? Move that. That's enough. It's very expensive. I am literally sinking like half my budget into this. Not half. Like a third. That's 34. I think it's the magic number, isn't it? It's around 34. What is this? 5? What is this? Oh, okay, that's the moon. Or the Minmus, I should say. The Minmus pusher. But that's, I mean, it's a lot more than what it says, because it's not going to have all this on it. I do still feel like I want to have another reaction wheel on here. Should I just put a reaction wheel? I'm going to need to start this up too, because this is going to be wobbly as hell. I mean, is that going to help? Or do I really just want to put RCS? Let's just try putting RCS. Thinking like a bunch of RCS up here, right? I'll put some RCS full tanks too. And then a bunch of RCS like down here. And a couple of fuel tanks. Move it. Does this say no? Use this. Yeah, will the RCS pull from this? That's a lot though. That's a lot of weight. Let's just do a couple of these maybe. We don't need that much RCS, do we? We're not going to use it for that much. Did I lose my RCS up here? No, it's up here. I don't think that we really need RCS up here, right? So this will get us off the ground, hopefully into orbit. This will get us to Minmus, hopefully into orbit. This will get us down. Push this off. We get real close. We get like hover. Push this off. We land. We'll probably want to put a an antenna on here just in case we can't actually get off. It matters where it goes, does it? Okay. Let's double check our stages, shall we? Oh, what's up? It's too heavy. Save this. Save this as rover. Yes, rover lander. Save. Let's see how much it costs to upgrade our landing pad. Uh-oh. I think Kerbal might crash again. 282. And that mission is going to cost us 150. Right? Around that. So, that's 300, almost 400,000. This is like, I mean, we're going to need to upgrade that anyway, but this is going to cost us a lot of money. I guess, I mean, there's no choice. We have to do it. We can't get to Minmus with a smaller rocket. It's just not possible with our rover. We can't get there. Now,